All right, I'm on hole number 14 of the Easter Open tournament in the opening round of the rookie division. Let's go to Golf Clash Notebook and check out hole number 14. Hole number 5. This is the one that's been eating my lunch. We need to get an eagle on this hole, and it's all about the drive. Both shots are difficult here. If you've got a bigger power ball, you can get way out into here, and you're going to make your second shot much, much easier. In my main account, I've got some 4 and 5 power balls, so I've hoarded those berserkers just for stuff like this, and this is a great hole for a berserker, so I can end up out here on the end right outside of this sand, and then you can go at it with a sniper or a hammerhead. They're going to do you really good. They're going to work really well for you because they got great ball guide, and you'll be able to adjust it to come up and use the backboard to your advantage to roll it back down to the hole. Don't try and cut the corner and go right at it. Come at it like this and use that backboard to bring you back down to the hole. If you don't have a bigger power ball, I've got Titans. They're going to put you in this area right here, which means your second shot's going to be with a big dog, but I've epic failed the last 2 drive shots and ended up in the rough on the lower end, and if I could just hit the shot good, then I could or great. I hit it good both times, and that's a killer. Killer. Alright, let's switch this bag up. Big dog. I want to bring my backspin clubs because if I do epic fail, I'm going to lay it up as far forward as I can, and then I'm going to go for the backspin shot to try and get in the hole, and I think these are both like 1.9, 2.0, right in that neighborhood. And everything else there should work. I've got lots of Titans. That's the biggest ball that I can bring here. I have 1 berserker, so in a weekend round I may be able to pop out that 1 berserker, but it's not really going to help me. I mean, they're going to have to figure this out with the Titan. And it's not that hard of a shot if you can hit the drive. It's a max overpower shot within the drive, so anytime you do max overpower, you always take that chance of not catching it perfect or 1 ring great to the left or the right. That's why if you watch my videos, I don't do a lot of overpower shots. I would rather bring out a bigger ball. But in this case, even if I brought out a bigger ball, the deal is that even if I brought out a bigger ball, I still have to do a max overpower shot. And hit it perfect, finally. Only took the last 3. 1 out of 3 is not good, so I need to be hitting that perfect every time. But that's exactly where I want to be. If you had a bigger power ball, you can end up out here and you're in your sniper range. From where we're at, we should have a pretty decent shot with our big dog. The only problem with the big dog is that you don't have a lot of ball guide. And I don't play with my big dog all the time. And so trying to judge that top spin to get on is what's hard right here, is what the critical part is right here. Their opponent hit nicely. They're a little shorter than us. They're going to have a little more difficulty from that spot. Okay, my big dog is and we're going to put some side spin and some top spin on it to try and get it rolling towards the hole. And you can see from your landing area out here, this is a suck shot. It's got all kinds of, no matter where you put it here, it wants to do something different. It's about 2.5 per ring, so I'm going to do just a little, like a 1 ring adjustment. And because of the spot that's out there, I'm going to have to put some curl on it just to get it to go back. And I hit it great on the inside, which compounds the curl that I just put on it. Hopefully it'll slow down and hit that hill. Ooh. Got up at the top. I was hoping it would hit that hill, and then if it hits that hill right there, if you don't blow past it like I just did, you hit that hill right here, it'll roll back down, and it'll get closer to the cup because the hill will bring it back down. But the landing area that's out here, it takes an irregular bounce. You can see the very first bounce that it took. It's hitting on a hill face is what the deal is. So the first bounce, instead of going up in the air and moving in a forward direction, it's almost like skipping stones. It wants to take that irregular bounce in it, and it starts hopping, and it actually picks up speed. And this is not for the weak of heart. I want to be able to get that ball as far away from that cup as possible. And there is a little bit of slope here, so it's going to drop. The wind is not really going to play a factor here. But as it drops down that hill, it's going to want to drop a little bit. So I'm going to start it off just a little bit on that side, and I need to hit this shot perfect. Oh, and I hit it great on the inside. That sucked. I missed it. Oh, woo! Did I get lucky on that? Note to self, don't land off the green on this. Just dribble on and it'll roll down a little bit. But from where I was at, I was trying to use the backboard to bring it back around. Man, I got lucky on that shot. I'm not exactly sure why. It went exactly where I aimed it on a grate to the right. And the slope is actually going to the right. That should have been right on the edge of the inside of the cup, not on the edge of the outside of the cup. And the way that the wind was blowing there, I'm not exactly sure why the ball went on that side of the cup. I'll have to go back and watch that video and kind of see, look at where the wind was going and where I put the ball and why it went in like that. All right, that was hole number 14 of the Easter Open tournament in the opening round of the rookie division. I want to go back and talk about that hole just real quick. So I finally hit the drive right, and I was out in this area. But you can tell that's not the only work that you have to do. When you're out here, you just, anywhere you hit, because there's a hillside, this is going down, this is going down, this is going down. There's all these little hill moguls out here, and if you put your ball here, it goes this way. You move it over just a little bit, it's going this way. You move it over a little bit, it's going this way. The landing spot out here blows. And I suppose you could pull it back a little bit more. Try and find the spot out here, and then you're going to have to use more topspin on your big dog. But once again, your big dog has crap ball guide, so it's going to be very difficult. The shot's going to be a very difficult shot if you've got lower developed stuff. That's why if you've got any bigger balls than a 3-power ball, you can really help yourself out, because you can get in front of that landing zone where all of that movement's happening, and you'll have a much better shot even with a big dog. So if you have bigger power balls, this is a hole to use them on. All right. That was hole number, 14? Of the opening round of the Rookie Division in the Easter Open Tournament. Thanks for watching.